Hello, my name is Denise Lucy. I am a professor of business and a director of the Institute for Leadership Studies at Dominican University of California. And I have the wonderful opportunity of working with students who seek to become better leaders. And it's my job to help them find ways to do that. We have a wonderful new program named Leadershape. It has a 20-year history of excellence. And this summer, we had the wonderful opportunity of offering that to our students. It is a 5-day residential program offered during the summer, and it gives students the chance to practice leadership, to understand their role in how they make a difference in the world with integrity. And the stories you're about to hear will show you their experience with this program.
Leadership was one of those things that really was life-changing. I do believe I'm a better student, a better leader, and a better human being. They really push you to think about things like, how is integrity important to you as a leader? How can that be seen in your leadership? Discrimination is hard for me. Sexism and racism is hard for me. But how can we move beyond those things and admit these things and kind of move on and make not only your leadership as a student, as an athlete, as in board meetings, on the court, on the field, how can you take those things and kind of make them positive and shape your community for the better by shaping yourself better first.
After Leadership, I became president of the Leadership Fellows Program, and right now we're working on Leadership Development Day that we're going to host in January. And Leadership definitely changed me for the better in that whole sense. It made me want to get out of my shell and to find something to change in Dominican and take some kind of leadership role. And I found an opportunity to do that through this.
To me, leadership was a life-changing experience. One of the most important things I learned in leadership also is integrity. In today's society, not a lot of people grow up knowing what integrity is, but through leadership, I was able to formulate those thoughts that have helped me so much throughout my last 3 years here at Dominican University. Leadership has really changed Dominican's whole atmosphere on campus, promoting community. One of our number one goals here at Dominican is to promote community, and through leadership, honestly, community has been formed all across our campus through students actually attending events, through students giving speeches here. So actually seeing students being involved in activities here is all because of leadership. I just think that leadership should be something that every student should have the opportunity to do. Whether they think they're a leader or whether they are not sure if they're a leader or whether if they are so sure that they're a leader and there's nothing else they need to change, leadership can help you see you and open up a whole new book.
My personal experience, I was a bit hesitant at first. I felt like I was going to be spending an entire week with strangers, people I don't know. I didn't know how their experience would be, what they would bring. And the first 2 days, we completely hit it off with everyone. It was a different experience because we have different life experiences. We bring different backgrounds, different cultures, different languages. And that's what was the most beneficial, knowing their life stories.
When we first came to Leadership, we knew each other, but not this well. And so that was really, really strong. You work with them, you see them in meetings, you plan agendas with them, but then you never really ask them how they overcome their struggles and their issues and what they really want as a leader. Because usually when you're in a club together or when you're in a leadership committee, there wasn't the right environment, but that gave me the environment to be like they were just really open to talking to me about stuff.
Leadership was one of the best experiences I think I've ever had. I got to meet with leaders and students from all over Northern California, and that was nice because so often at Dominican we're kind of centralized in our own little space, and we don't often get to collaborate with other students and figure out what they're doing and what their experiences are. And it really was an eye-opener. It allowed me to look at myself as a leader. And you think you're perfect or you have it all down pat until someone puts a mirror in your face and makes you realize who and what you're really about. I was saying after my leadership experience that It was wonderful that we didn't go to Champaign, Illinois for the leadership experience simply because we have a network of people right here in the Bay Area that we can continue to grow with as the years go on. The whole experience was a aha for me.